to the point now, like I saw so many deals in like October, November. That was the time to buy. I'm deliberately this year going to hold funds back, not to buy throughout the year. Actually, the money I'm going to use is more, maybe invest a bit more in my bricklink inventory to expand that rather than sets. And then just go out in October, November when the big deals are on, and just then
it was crazy this year, wasn't
it? Then just buy, then just stock up on that.
Because when I did my event in October this year, and it's the first time I noticed the actual football dropping a little bit. And people say I was it didn't drop enough to worry me, but you know when you know your margins and what your footfall is. And it was the first time over 11 years it's dropped a little bit, and I was talking to people, and it's just there was so many deals on. Every Lego was slashed to price to hell over October. Very was doing it, Argos was doing it, and it was going on and on and on and on. It was Asda was. It was just Sainsbury did some craziness as well, didn't they? And I was like, this doesn't normally happen. Normally it happens once, one day, Black Friday, whatever, and then you see it. But it was constantly.
I think it shows the state of the economy as well. It shows that people are desperate, the retailers, to make the money. Right, everything has to be. Retailers live by the Q4 Christmas. So if that's not a success, it kind of, to me, that tells me that the whole year had been rubbish.
Yeah.
That they were so desperate to make cash in the last quarter. So
I think you know, I can, by talking to you now, and you know your stuff when it comes to Lego, and
you got to look at a wider picture. It's not just about Lego. You got to know the market. You know, like see how the economy is going to go, and you just got to make smart decisions. You got to run it as a business. That's what I'm going to say. Lots of people don't run it as a business, and that's where they go wrong.
Yeah, they get too personal with things. You can't have like I've seen it before. You can't say I love Star Wars. I'm going to get this by Star Wars. You know, because you can walk past a set that is going to make money because I don't touch that set because I like Star Wars. You can't do that. You've got to look at everything, the whole market, which is good, which is bad, which you can't just have. I can't just sell my favorites. You know what I mean? It's you know, I know, like you like trains. You can't just say I'm just going to buy trains, and
you've got to have variety as well. And then the one thing I also find is, like, when you go to these shows, having some of the big sets people look at, it draws people to your store. They're like, oh, look at that set. And then they're like, oh, then they start looking at, oh, I've not seen that one. And then it's like, it's sometimes they're just attention seekers.
Yeah. Yeah, you need sets. To be honest, people should just go out, and I'm teaching people now how to do it. Go out, buy these rare sets, the old-fashioned rare sets that no one's seen, put them up on the top, don't even sell them. It gets the people over there, and you've got them there.
So many people ask about the Bricklink Designer Program sets. Like, what's that? So especially here last time in Portsmouth, it was like, I saw quite a lot of them actually in Portsmouth. But it's good. I feel like I'm.
Do you think this is because Ian said they're not making money? Are they not making money anymore?
They are not going up. The first ones, they were very good because Lego sold them cheap, and they limited production. Yeah. Now they increased production a lot, and Lego have caught on that they were selling them too cheap for price piece. So now the price is comparable to like a Lego set.
Do you buy them?
I buy them, but there's new ones coming out next week that you can buy. I'm not going to buy the full wave.
Right.
Are you not?
Do you used to buy the whole wave?
The whole wave, Max.
Buy the train and the houseboat. I want both of those.
Yeah, but you're not having them.
Why?
You're going to be selling them. No, the trains are the ones that actually really do. Like the trains. I've sold both of those. The logging railway and the train stations are the ones that did well.
The train, I'm not bothered about the train stations. I like the actual trains. Like I really like the logging railway.
Like, surprisingly, the castles and all that are not selling.
No,
which is a surprise.
It took us like
the Wolfman figures got crunk. Everyone keeps saying they can't get it. I went out shopping in my area. I won't say I went in it, and I bought 10 home. People go, oh, I can't find. I saw Duck Brick saying, oh, I can't. I've only had one, and that was given him from Lego. And then I saw another guy said he couldn't get it, and I was like, oh my god, I haven't bought any. And that was like 4 days ago. And I went out, and I went to 2 stores, and I came home with 10. So I thought, is it me? People were saying they're
maybe the area when you haven't got any.
Maybe I know the places. I didn't go to the normal places. A couple of places people don't know that sells Lego minifigures, and I went straight in there, scanned and went out. But it's you get the you're right. You do get
I think the Bricklink Designer programs they're interesting sets to draw crowds, but you'll find that some people are asking like, what is it? So I don't know. I always explain what it is. but last time I posted was very repetitive. I almost feel like to the point where I need to get like a sheet and like explain it here. I'm going to read this, what this is.
What was your favourite of the new lineup? Which one would you?
So I would always pick one things I would pick is trains, and I would pick buildings.
Yeah.
Two things that are good. Trains and buildings.
But that's always in the brick and designer sense. I'm pretty much always.
Yeah, but like modular. I always said modular buildings always go up in prices and always worth it because people like to make a lovely.
And they don't make repeats of them yet.
Yeah, no. And I would always say trains because everyone likes trains, and you put motors in them, and they become so.
Yeah, this time they've got a World West train, and like
it looks really good, but it's like 250 quid.
It's the most expensive. It's one of the most. Expensive. The other one that I think looks really good is a houseboat. So like it's these people working on like you know how like you go on like these dried up rivers or like rivers that are quite low on water. Like you see all these like ships that people have like moved into that are just like sitting on mud. Like they've built like a wooden one of those.
Nice.
It's really cool.
I'm not keen, but the trains ones they do well. Problem is as well that you will see now. I reckon from the 30,000 sets that they make a year or per production run on these, I reckon about 20,000 of those go to resellers.
Yeah,
and the market is just saturated for them
now.
Yeah. And so many people buy them and they're just desperate for money. And what you actually find is like on eBay they go for below what they're buying them from.
Yeah, they have.
So it's like why people? What's the point?
Yeah, and I.
So those are the only. So those are the only ones myself where I'm not going to be cheaper than eBay. No. And I'm like, if you want it here, well, I know you can't get it anywhere else. So you either go on eBay and take the risk, or you buy it from me here. Yeah.
I don't buy them. I don't like the getting the order and then having to pay it in 6 months' time. You know what I mean? I've got the money now. I want to spend it now because you could have a boiler that goes wrong. You could have a car that goes wrong, and suddenly you've got a $3 or $4 grand bill to pay for Lego, and then suddenly you're thinking, I've just paid out for a car because my car blew up. I don't like that. I like to be able to buy it, done, and have it. Do you know what I mean? I don't like to sit on these things.
Like pre-order.
Yeah, I don't like that stuff. You know.
Yeah, it's just the way they're doing it differently, and they don't come with instructions. You have to download them.
Yeah.
So I think that's going to put some people off.
I don't mind that.
Yeah, because you got a computer screen right in front of where you sit building the Lego. But most people build it in their living room or on the dining table.
I've got my own computer, so I've got it a bit easier.
So what do you do with your downtime then?
Me?
Do you have a downtime? Because you sound like all you do is Lego.
Just Lego. A bit of YouTube.
Your downtime
play
is
some
probably
games.
sleeping and watching like football and YouTube and like your
something
TV
like that. Yeah, watch some movies, something, but not.
You don't watch movies.
Not often.
You don't do sports. You don't play sports.
No,
you don't play sports. You like to watch it.
Yeah,
I play sports.
Yeah.
I play football.
Good.
No, I don't. No, I'm just too busy with my Lego. Like in the evenings, most evenings.
Do you not get Legoed out? Like you just get to a point you think, I have. Trust me.
Some evenings I don't go to my unit, but then I know.
How far away is the unit from your place?
2 minutes.
Yeah, a mile.
Oh, okay.
It's literally.
It's not like I've got to get my coat on. I'll go a long way to get to it.
No, it's literally like 2 minute drive.
Right.
It's just great.
You turn onto one road and you just follow.
Because you haven't done an update video of it. Because I know you was talking. You did the lighting. You sent the lighting.
Really
there's a bit of mold in the corner. You was going to sort out.
Yeah, that's gone.
But you haven't done the follow up after that.
I've got videos of them where all the way up to like my store's reopened.
Okay, maybe I missed one.
There's about 4 of them there. But I haven't really fully installed everything yet because I haven't used it all yet. That's the thing. Like I've got all the space that I'm not using because I find it so hard to kind of like keep up with everything. Also, the amount of shows that I have, because the shows are much better from a cash flow perspective. But then gradually I reinvested some of that into buying more sets, but also into more parts for my bricklink store. So it's kind of got to keep growing both.
Yeah, and what was I say? What do you use for storage? Because I know a lot of people are interested in the storage.
Storage for sets or storage for
your bricklink stuff.
Bricklink. So if you watch my video of them, actually, I showed the whole how I set it up. So a lot of it is based on Calyx units. So that's the base that I have. So the 2x8s, but put them sideways, so they're just only 2 high. And then I've got these drawers, they're called like Rayco drawers.
Okay.
44 compartments in each one, and literally I've created wooden frames for them, and then I just drill them on there. Wow. So literally just pull the drawers, so every single individual piece in there, and then all the Calyx units underneath have these plastic trays under them, where literally we use those for overflow for when there's too much of a certain part that doesn't fit in. It's underneath it. So, and then I've also got these little drawers. They're a bit of a pain to open. These new ones that I got, but literally has 18 compartments in there for small. So I'm starting to use those less, and I want to fill up the wall first.
Because I haven't got fingernails, it destroys my
yeah, and the new ones I got, they're
You're
not
very organised, aren't you? Because you were saying I'm organised.
It's a bit of a mess, but if you do bricklink, you got to be organised.
Yeah.
It's like last thing you want.
I couldn't do bricklink. I couldn't.
You have to know where the parts are.
You are organised, but you're always scrambling for stuff. Like
he's always busy. He's always getting orders in.
Got to deal with this again.
Sometimes, like
you don't make my life easy.
Sometimes, like you have a piece like in the wrong place, like.
Yeah, sometimes it happens.
It happens to me.
Every time
I moved my Lego.
Yeah, because you've been there. That's why it's wrong.
I moved my Lego room around, and I can't find my 1x1 flats in tan colours. They've just vanished. The whole drawer has vanished. I don't know where it's gone. So at one point, I'm going to turn this place upside down to find those flats. It happens. You just get those points that you do, but you really do. Do you? I've never seen your store because I've been to 3 Lego events, and then that was enough for me. But do you wrap yours up like how Ian's does in the plastic?
I used to, and no time for that anymore.
No.
The question you'll have with that is like, is this used? Is this used?
Oh, because it's in plastic.
Everything I sell is brand new.
Right, and how do you sticker yours? Do you?
I've got these now little cards with a little plastic thing that comes off, and a little blue dot, and it comes off the set nicely, and I literally put the price on there.
Oh, okay.
And now it's got my QR code from my Instagram and my website.
So they don't fall off when you're moving around.
No, and I keep sticking them to them. Like, here you have it with you, and people then take my label with them home.
The only way it'll rip a box is if you put it off like either too fast.
Yeah. So it doesn't come off when you're moving around, and do you have the set number on it so if it does fall off, you can find it?
No, we just have the price.
No, but then the barcode that we use automatically tells the price in the system, doesn't it?
Oh yeah.
So people can actually start writing something else if they want about good luck with that, because my system is going to tell me what the price is.
Okay. So
because some people were like, oh, we'll post it. No, I'll just switch this post it note around. Like, oh look, it's 20 quid when it was like 25 or whatever it was. It's like, well, how will you prove it if you haven't got a system to link it to? It's like people are like, oh yeah, that's 25 because it says it. Well, no, you can scan it. It's like, well, my system will tell you what the price is, and if it's wrong.
And how long does it take you to put it on a system? Like
not long.
No.
Sometimes, like tomorrow, I know there's a few new sets. I can put them on I use my phone. Then, if I haven't actually pre-done the work on my website, it takes maybe like a minute for each set maximum for one.
But then you usually have like 3 or 4 sets.
Yeah, but like for one set, it takes maybe a minute to add it on there.
Right. So you must buy a lot of sets, though. You must buy a lot, because you don't do any Lego haul videos at all.
No.
But you must buy. I know Ian buys a lot, but you must buy a load.
Yeah.
Because you've got bricklink, and you're doing 40 stalls thing. You've got to keep your products. Yeah. But is it hard? Because I'm just thinking, because you're selling a lot of products, okay, and you're probably selling quite a lot of older stuff that people want. How are you going to get the older stuff back?
I will not. That's why I say I'm moving away from Lego Investor to more of a reseller.
Okay.
So that's why I think over time, eventually, if I have the space, I might start holding things back again.
Oh, okay.
But at the moment, the capital that I make is called reinvested to keep growing. I think it's just to keep growing so that time I can start doing it full time. When I be able to get to full time, I'll have more time to start really thinking about the longer term again, and then.
So do you actually have an account with Lego that you can get wholesale? No, okay. It's hard, isn't it? It's like
you need to have a physical store.
Okay.
And you need to go through some other, not directly through Lego, through another one, but it's like you have to fill in forms and jump through so many hoops. Again, maybe one day I'll have my own store, but then again, that's part of being the permanent. I think I'd like to do it, but I think it's.
So is that something? Is that on the plans one day, having your own store?
It depends, really. I think again, it's.
Because I'm just thinking,
it'd be good for our town, because remember, our town is like the worst town in Earth.
but the issue that you have is like with business rates, you have to like hire employees potentially if you want to go away. The beauty of this business now that I have is everything is either I go to a show or not. I can decide that. I don't have to be there. Like if I don't want to be. And the other thing is just online, so you don't have those overheads that are associated.
You have overheads for your own bricklink place.
From a bricklink place.
So would it be, if it had a big enough back room, you could do your bricklink at the same place as the shop?
Potentially, but you'll need a big back room. So but again, if you start thinking about the rent that you have to pay on that, there'll be much more, because it'll be like a shop front.
Well, hang on. Well, so in these places in our town, because like basically years ago they said they're going to redo our town.
And still haven't done
it. They've never done it. So so many businesses have gone out of time to think. So there's so many vacancies in our town, but a lot of them also have a floor above it for storage and stock and stuff. Yeah. So if we got one of those, probably the floor above it would be.
Yeah, but they haven't. Don't really want to say it, but we need a recession for them to realize, the landlords, that the rent needs to come down.
It happened down this area with I won't say a big name because this might go on, and they a big toy storage place, let's say, and they were going to have it again, and they said, "Well, no, you've got to sign for 10 years."
Yeah, it's just.
And they said, "No, we can't guarantee 10 years. We'll sign for." And they said, "No, we're not reducing the rent." You go. And they moved. They shut the thing down, and the landlords rather have an empty spot than actually.
They think they're going to reset, but it's also the business rates. They're with the whole economy, it's it just paid too much that you have to kind of sell a lot of it.
Yeah.
To kind of just pay for your bills. I think it's too risky to have a shop now. You need to be very unique, and you need to be in a strategic location where people are going to want to come to see it. And then again, you need to be able to offer something that's different. But then again, is there the market for it? Possibly, but it's quite a big risk, and I'd rather potentially use that money of having my own shop right now and doing something else.
Yeah. So Lego is definitely your future now.
I'd love it to be.
Love it.
Again, depends what else might.
When you get old, I'll take it over.
It's like my boss. If my boss worries about me leaving work, she's my friend, and that's. But she's like, she's like, oh, how's Lego going? So, oh, great. So, oh, don't tell me that. so it's she knows that I'm doing this, and people that know at work know me as the Lego man, and they're kind of and they keep you're doing a great job. I'm like, yeah, I'm doing a great job at work. And I'm worrying, well, I don't want to get promoted.
I need time to do my Lego.
No, but they might promote you on purpose.
But then that means if I get a salary increase, it makes it even much harder to get to that next level of trying to quit.
Yeah. Because you're earning more money and you can't. You want to be demoted.
Eventually, it might make you CEO, and then what are you going to do?
Yeah,
you're probably not going to be CEO.
No,
but it's nice. First of all, I want to thank you for coming down.
That's all right.
It's really. If people didn't know when they're watching this, we did do this once before, but not. We've actually covered different questions this time. The audio didn't happen, and you wasn't here last time, were you? No. So we literally did a whole video, and I had bad audio. So this is why there's two mics on, so I'd covered myself that you actually can hear us speak this time.
In the background as well,
and we got loads, so I will not lose this time. This will be done properly. And I thank you for coming down. I think I've covered anything else, and it is Hillians Bricks is taken over the Lego world by the looks of it.
I like to, but I think it's.
You've got Discord, you've got your YouTube, you've got your
me as a backup
bricklink, you've got the actual events you're doing,
website,
and you've got your website.
Yeah, and I used to do Whatnot. That might come back as well. So
are you and are you going to do more on YouTube ever? Is people going to watch? Because obviously we're on YouTube now.
Yeah, so. there might be again. It's. Again, Emile's going to do more on his channel, but
you got your own channel? Please tell everyone.
Emile's Lego reviews.
Emile's Lego reviews.
But he's going to do more. He's going to do more mock builds and stuff like that.
And Emile knows everything about Lego trains. That's his passion.
So he likes Lego. Well, likes Lego everything. Like trains.
If anybody knows my channel, I've got a live stream of building actually Lego train coming up soon.
Yeah, we'll be doing that as well. So yeah, he's going to be more focusing on live streams and things like that.
Because that's what gets me the watch house. Because
I will subscribe to yours after this.
I'll subscribe to yours earlier.
Oh, thank you. So I'll make sure, because I do like my trains, as you know. I've got quite a lot of trains.
I want to build a mock of the train.
Yeah. You should do.
His best video on his channel so far is comparing, the big Harry Potter Hogwarts Express versus a big boy train that I built, a mock one.
It's got 2,500 views.
Wow. Yeah. So that's how long have you been doing your YouTube for? 3
years, but I had a break for about a year since I started secondary.
Yeah, he hasn't really done it.
Struggling with secondary school.
There's always one point at one time in life you will struggle with something. But as long as you keep persevering through it, you'll get there. And it's good that you are doing your Lego. You do know you love your Lego, I can tell.
I just want to push it so I can start making money on you.
the money always. I always say go for the content, and the money will come.
If you got to do things that you're enjoying.
I need the money so he can stop wasting his money on me.
But if you do put videos that I always say do videos that you like, okay, and then people will come to you because you're actually natural. If you're doing videos just for the
forced.
if you're just doing it for the sake of it, saying, "Oh, let's look on a line. These make money. These videos."
And that's another reason why I'm not so active on YouTube, because there was at one point where I felt like, oh, I'm chasing the YouTube. I'm like, this is taking over my life, and I don't want this to be. I just want to put content on there that I enjoy doing, which I think people might enjoy as well. I'm not going to just put something on for the sake of it, which is just something I've already covered.
Oh, that's right, we're there.
So I think for me, it's like making sure that it's, do I enjoy it? And then is it something valuable? Like the auction video, like, well, I've not done that before.
No.
I thought it'd be interesting. And again, it's something like people might be interested in finding them about those things in the future as well, right? So that's why I felt it was like, I want to share something like that. But then again,
well, I do my car boot sale videos, but I've got quite a few set up if I need to do it. But I only do it because I go there. I'm not doing it because and then yes, it was getting the hits, but I'm not doing it. If I was doing it for the hits, I would have put out one every week.
Yeah,
I'm just doing it. I don't want everyone to go, oh, that's the YouTube channel that's going to do car boot sales.
Yeah,
I'm doing it, so I want to do what I want to do. If I find it interesting, I've got some stuff coming up, which I said it's probably going to bore the hell out of people. But I'm trying to do little interesting things that no one else has done. If it gets 200 views, it gets 200 views.
Yeah.
If it gets 2,000 views, it gets 2,000. I'm trying to do with my contents what I find is natural. What I'm thinking, I don't want to chase the people. I don't want to chase like the people that wants to see Lego hauls. To go to Ian for Lego hauls because that's what he does good. I'm not going to start tramping on his shoes just to get the views.
I was interested in Ian's news auction one. He got a really interesting set there. 2 interesting sets: the camper van and the plane.
Sopwich Camel.
Yeah.
They're the 2 that I like. That he got.
There was also the things like we used to go every Friday to the Lego store and film it. I was like, what's the point? Yeah. Like, if I felt like every Friday we had to go to Lego. I was just like, well,
I'm exactly right. Look at these events. I've started. There's a guy I know who's messaged my thing. It's now February and he's put 4 videos up of Lego events. He's put 4 videos up. He's gone to 4, and I'm like, how many are you going to do? How many do you? And it not being horrible, it's the same events, isn't it? It's the same, different location, same people, same, and all you can do is walk around, show the things, and show the mocks.
Yeah.
So after a while, I'm not going to do Lego events videos because there's so many out there, and I'm not going to do Lego haul videos. There's people doing it better than I can do it.
It'd be a good idea to do your own ones though, because not many people probably do your ones.
No, I try to do something different, just because I've got loads of different Lego that people haven't seen before. You've seen stuff that no one's seen before, and this,
all those up there.
Yeah, and it's just. But thank you. My name's Super Love Bricks, and this is Hillians Bricks.
We've got this as well.
Oh, we got this. We're still recording.
Go for a minute.
Okay, let's go. Let me just back this up. Do you know?
Can I move this?
No one's bought. Let me just.
Sure, I can't move it.
In front of the camera. I rarely get gifts from anyone.
Yeah.
So I'm.
The box is bigger than what it box is inside. So.
This is from a Ferrari.
Yeah, this is the 488 Ferrari box.
I've actually still got the box by you. Oh my god, what's this?
Really?
I've not even seen it yet.
This is
so good. I built it and it's actually got like a recording thing. I would recommend building this.
This is probably one of the most. To me, this has not been on my radar at all.
Soundtrack with pre-recorded things.
Wow.
So you
this
have.
Is me.
Yeah, you can have it.
Wow.
So you twist this right. So once you build it, if you twist this right, turn it on, and then you twist it, and then that
change the frequency. It goes different sound.
Do you know? It's the first time I've seen it in the flesh.
When you move this, that little red bar will move, and then this little brick, a little thing will push like this, kind of like a button on the
pre-recorded sound,
and like it'll have pre-recorded things, like there'll be static, and like there'll be like a thing of like a sports game, there'll be like a advert, like it sounds.
It's retro.
It's very retro, and like it's also got a compartment in the back which you can stick your phone if you want to like listen to actual music from your phone.
This was probably one of the best sets last year that came out.
Do you know what? I haven't even.
And I think it's so underappreciated.
I've got to say thank you so much. No one gives me gifts.
Well, there you go.
I'm normally the gift giver. Wow.
So, but I think that's one of the. I think when Emile built it, I was like, yeah, this looks all right. But I was like, then when I saw it be built, actually, my wife, she's like, yeah, this one we can keep out in the living room.
So
normally, all the stuff has to disappear.
Mum hates it. Every single Lego set. She like the one she's like so far is the tuxedo cat and that.
They're the only ones that we're allowed to display in the living room.
And one more thing with the tuxedo cat. So there's this very crucial piece for like the side of the head, and it came all damaged, all bent.
Yeah, we had our first ever damaged Lego part coming through. Proper damage.
Where's your phone? I'll show you.
Oh, well, show later.
Well, no, I got to say, look at this. Thank you so much.
So enjoy building it.
It's very good.
Honestly, it's rare as rock and horse that I get a gift. So I do appreciate it.
I'd recommend building that one instead of selling it.
I would not sell it. I don't sell gifts. I'm not that.
But this is one that I would like to buy. I haven't got any of them yet from an investment perspective, but I do think that one's going under the radar. Probably not now after this video, but I think this one is going to do.
Probably worth a couple of quid.
I might put this video out in a few months' time then to make it'll be in parts anyway. So I'll make sure the part gets on so it's all gone. No, I'm speechless. Thank you very much for this. Okay. I do appreciate this. Thank you for it.
Do we keep the box?
You can have the box because it's just.
Have you got enough boxes?
And then I picked a random box in my unit before we went out, and then we stopped off in Argos to pick this up. I was like, no. I need a box that's big enough where it's going to fit in.
No, honestly, well, I was going to say I need to give you something for coming for petrol and stuff like that.
We're here anyway for tomorrow, so
yes, which you won't be gone by now, but you will see Hillian at some point.
Yeah, we'll be around the country.
Or Fred, but we call him Hillians. Everyone knows you as Hillians.
Look at Brick Festival or MBE and you'll probably see us at one of them.
Yeah.
And you might be there. You may be there, depends where you are.
He's got an incentive to come to them.
I won't be going to Glasgow or like stupid far because bearing in mind we live by Brighton, so I won't be going like Scotland or like Newcastle or something. Then my limit is about Manchester.
You did Manchester.
Is that your wage? Your wage is that thing you wanted from Bricklink set, isn't it? That logging set. That could be your wage, couldn't it?
No.
My wage, I get 1% of what we make.
Yeah. Okay, well, there we go. You can be able to make one then. Your dad makes loads at these places.
Well, my minimum's 30 quid per show.
Yeah. If you ever go to one of these events and you see a Ferrari parked in the thing it
hasn't got a big boot, has it? For Lego. There's one guy who goes around to these shows in a Porsche.
Oh my god!
But he actually displays a set.
Oh, that's right. It's not a boat set.
Yeah. He's got a Porsche.
Oh, there's also this one lady that goes to these shows in a black cab.
Yeah.
With all of her sets in Tesco carrier bags.
Yeah, wow. She's a trader.
Christ, there's a lot of. I'm putting this in.
Too many interesting stories.
But no, thank you again. It is. Brilliant. Thank you so much.
Thank you
for coming down. Good luck for tomorrow.
Cheers.
Good luck for both your YouTube channels.
Thank you.
And I will subscribe after this. And I'll make sure.
One subscriber away now from 250.
To account, I will make sure you get to 250.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
No worries. And I will say goodbye now.